all day with not a care in the world. 'Cause with you by my side, I gotta ride or die. We'll be rebels, you and me, sailing towards the sun like we're shot from guns, living in a fantasy. 'Cause with you by my side, I gotta ride or die. We'll be rebels, you and me, sailing towards the sun like we're shot from guns, living in a fantasy.
Hello Aries, this is Inspire 2016 with your monthly tarot reading for the month of November 2016. The first card for you is representing your condition at present. Your card is the Ten of Swords. There are problems that make you stressed. You may be disappointed by something and become emotionally unstable, discouraged and lose faith in the one you trust. For work, you may have difficult problems and find no way out. For finance, you will have cash flow problem. For love, you will be upset and think that relationship now comes to an end. You may end your relationship with your lover or be abandoned. For health, be careful as you may have an operation or be admitted into the hospital. Overall, you will have bad luck. You should find time to make merit in order to improve your fortune. As with all endings, there will be a new beginning, a rebirth, and a rejuvenation of the spirit. So, while this card may seem negative at first glance, it is a card of help and an indication that your troubles will not be permanent. Furthermore, this is the final ordeal, and no more pain will come to you from that source. It is darkest before the dawn, and as gloomy as it looks, the sun will rise again. It can only get better from here. The Ten of Swords is about letting go and accepting your current circumstances. You no longer resist change but allow it to happen, even if it causes some initial pain and hurt to you. You accept that there must be change in order to facilitate renewal, and you allow it to occur rather than fighting it. When this card appears after a painful situation, it is a signal to pick yourself up off the ground and to reflect upon what happened to you and why, and what you can learn from the experience. Hidden deep beneath the surface of the Ten of Swords is the ultimate power of the sword suit, the ability to analyze the situation and your responses, and learn from yourself. True wisdom does not come from without but from within. The Ten of Swords is a sign that the pain and hurt you have endured has not gone without purpose. The positive power within you can be used to learn from your pain and draw wisdom from defeat. The second card for you is representing the immediate challenge or problem that you'll be facing. Your card is the Emperor. You may feel stressed with some issues or problems that you have to solve by yourself. Besides, this card means that your boss or senior has great influence on you. For work, you need to be more patient in order to pass it through. As this card means strong intention and malice, thus your life at this time is not quite smooth. You have to put your best effort and dedication in order to achieve what you want. If you are facing difficult choices, you must maintain your concentration and focus. Enjoy the assertiveness and confidence that this self-control and focus brings. Push ahead and do what you know is best. Know that if you can master yourself, then you should have little problem mastering the world and everything in it. The Emperor is a powerful leader who demands authority and dominance. He is most comfortable in a leadership role where he can command and direct others. He likes to be in a position of strength, where he can exert control and bring a sense of organization to his activities. He often represents a solid establishment that is built on strong foundations. As a leader, he rules with a firm but fair hand. He will listen to the advice of others, but he will always have the final say. He is not afraid of war or conflict, and he will not hesitate to use his force and power to protect those he cares about. The privileged few whom he favors always repay him with the loyalty and respect he deserves. The Emperor heralds status, success and recognition. You will have an earnest desire to be recognized as a strong figure of unquestioned achievement and authority. You will want to be known as the dominant force, the leader and the expert. Focus your attention completely on your goal and be very careful not to reveal any weaknesses or personal doubts. If you come across the Emperor in your own life, then you will need to be ready to impress. The Emperor administers and governs the area you wish to enter. You cannot achieve your dreams and goals without this person's blessing. With the Emperor's support, you will have a much better chance of actualizing your dream, and you can begin to benefit from the established structure he has formed. The third card for you is representing your goal, aspiration or best outcome with regards to your situation. Your card is the Judgment. You have had a recent epiphany or an awakening where you have come to a realization that you need to live your life in a different way and you need to be true to yourself and your needs. You have opened yourself up to a new possibility, to lead a fulfilling life that serves your higher needs and that offers inspiration and hope to others. You feel as though you have had a calling in life, and you are getting much closer to the point where you need to take action. Something that was lying dormant within you, some unconscious knowledge or truth is finally being awakened and brought into the light. With its theme of awakening to new life, the Judgment card suggests that you have reviewed and evaluated your past experiences and have learned from them. All the pieces of the puzzle of your life are finally coming together to form one integrated picture of your life story. This integration has healed any deep wounds, and you are now in a position to put the past behind you. Your memories no longer haunt you, and you are able to understand and value what has happened to you and what it has taught you about life. Now, you are ready to confront any unfinished business in your life, clear up any misunderstandings and view the future with peace and deep knowingness in your heart. Judgment is about finding absolution. Through a period of self-evaluation, you will feel cleansed of your sins, wrongdoings and mistakes, and you will finally be released of your guilt and sorrow about the past. This represents a wonderful purging process and will leave you feeling refreshed and ready to take on any new challenges. You will have a better change in the future. You will feel more comfortable and things will certainly be resolved in a positive way. For work, you will be given an opportunity to be responsible for more work, or you may receive news about a new job. For finance, you will have a better and more secure financial status. For love, if you are single, you will suddenly find an unexpected love. The fourth card for you is representing issues from the past that have led to your current situation. Your card is the Page of Cups. You may have had worry, lost confidence in yourself, and frequently felt sensitive and offended. You may have had to adjust yourself to environment at work. For work, You are suitable to a job that requires imagination or all kind of arts. For love, you may feel unconfident in your partner and need time to get to know each other better. If you have a lover, you may worry about relationship, or your love may frequently feel offended, so you may have to clarify her frequently. You may hear about the birth of a child, an engagement or marriage, a wonderful ideal plan, pregnancy, a new relationship, travel plans, etc. This positive message is unexpected but welcomed, and you are likely to respond to the news or message in an emotional manner. The Page of Cups suggests that you are more likely to show or express your emotions now. You may be more emotional or moved by simple things. Do not be afraid to let your feelings show and to wear your heart on your sleeve. It is okay to be sentimental and romantic. Let your heart lead the way. The Page of Cups is like your inner child, youthful, free, creative, intuitive and inspired. This page has never been taught to suppress his innate emotional and intuitive power, and therefore he is a kindred spirit whose imagination is totally free to dream wonderful dreams and to create his life exactly as he chooses. In this way, the Page of Cups represents renewal of your emotional and creative self to allow that sense of freedom to reappear in your life. This card encourages you to take a fresh perspective on a difficult issue and to approach that situation with benefit of the doubt, love and compassion. The Page of Cups appearance tells you to never stop listening to your intuition and believing in your dreams. If you cease to dream, then your dreams shall never come true because they do not exist anymore. In your darkest moments, dreams can often provide a ray of hope through which the Page of Cups can manifest. Dare to dream and all things become possible. The fifth card for you is representing your subconscious realm, the underlying feelings and trends associated with your current situation. Your card is the Two of Cups. You may have had a good chance in love. You may have found love or someone you liked. If you have a lover, you may have a pleasant relationship and feel very happy. For work, you may maintain a good relationship with your boss and you subordinates. Your subordinates may properly assist and support you at work so you can have your work done more smoothly. If you have a project to run your own business or find a business partner, there is a chance that you will have a good partner who can provide full cooperation to you. This card can refer to marriage, proposals and engagements, particularly as this card portrays what looks like a wedding or hand fasting. It is a reflection of commitment between two individuals, to say that they will go through life together, always considerate of each other's needs and wishes. Outside of love, the Two of Cups reflects a partnership of sorts, be it a business partnership, friendship or even a relationship between a person and their pet. This card also points to what is happening within the individual. To be truly loved, deeply treasured and valued highly by others, you must first and foremost strive to create those feelings for yourself. That is, when you work toward loving yourself, you hold your inner spirit in higher regard, treating it with deference and deep respect. When you see yourself in this positive light, other people cannot help but respond to your personal sense of value in an equally positive manner. The sixth card for you is representing your immediate future. Your card is the Four of Wands. You will expect progress in your life. It may be progress in your career, finance, and love. You may think of running your own business, which you tend to do it in the future. For finance, your financial status will get better. You will have enough money to spend without any difficulty. For love, you would like to have a secure and long-term relationship with your lover, which it tends to be so. However, be careful not to be too fussy with your lover. Your relationship will be more pleasant if you treat each other as friends to share opinions and not stick to each other. If you have been working on a project, you will reach an important milestone and will have cause to celebrate. You have completed a significant phase of the project and can feel very proud of what you have accomplished so far. This card augurs a time of joy and satisfaction in life and represents the personal gratification of a job well done, a goal attained, and a vision beginning to be realized. Given the Four of Wands is closely associated with the home environment, you may be working on improving or renovating your home. You may have recently purchased a new home or are very close to finding a new home and getting ready to settle down in your new environment. The Four of Wands indicates peace, harmony and tranquility. You may find a refuge from the turmoils of life, perhaps by meeting someone new in a romantic setting, or by finding a new place to live that is away from it all. If you have been experiencing any disagreements with others, now will be the time to make a peace offering and instead focus on creating harmony in the relationship. The seventh card for you is representing the advice for you or what approach can be taken to address your current challenges. Your card is the High Priestess. You may feel that you cannot trust anyone much. Thus, you should be more cautious. Some problems may not be solved by logic and reason, so you may rather try to trust your instinct in making a decision. However, you should be patient and keep waiting as it is not the right time to do anything now. This card represents a link to the subconscious mind, which cannot be accessed through the everyday world but only through dreams and symbols. Pay attention to your dreams and intuition. Look for areas in your life that may be out of balance or that require greater foresight and wisdom. Knowledge of how to fix it will not come through logic or intellect but through your intuition, so put aside a time when you can meditate and listen to your own inner voice. Your intuitive sense right now is providing you with useful and helpful information and is assisting you to become more in touch with your subconscious mind. For a male especially, the High Priestess card indicates that you must learn of your female side, or he will fail to grow. For a woman, the High Priestess suggests that you must learn to trust yourself and to be truly feminine, rather than succumbing to the pressures of having to act more like the male counterparts. The High Priestess can also point to the unknown and can indicate that your life is changing. Things that once seemed certain can no longer be taken for granted. Some puzzling mysteries become clearer, but all is not yet revealed at this point. On the plus side, you will find that your intuitive powers are increasing and you may be inspired to be creative. The High Priestess card is therefore a particularly good card for poets and writers. The eighth card for you is representing the external influences that can be the people, energies or events which will affect the outcome of your situation and are beyond your control. Your card is the Devil. Ask yourself where you are feeling stuck or restricted in your life. You may be tricked into believing that you are being controlled by external forces when in fact you have created your own chains of imprisonment and powerlessness. A sense of hopelessness can accompany the Devil. You feel despair and have a pessimistic view of life because you feel that so much is outside of your control. You fear the worst, and this means that your fears have a hold over you and prevent you from leading a more fulfilling and optimistic life. What are the addictions or attachments restraining you from experiencing the freedom of the fool? Are you giving yourself over to the illusion of helplessness and despair? Know that you have the power within to free yourself from the bondage of the Devil. The Devil often reflects actual addictions and dependencies in your life, such as alcoholism, drug taking, unhealthy relationships, overspending and the like. You think you need something and you are willing to go against what you know to be right and true in order to obtain it. You need to break free of these negative patterns of behavior by acknowledging the hold that they have over you and the negative impact they are having on your life. Often they are behaviors that are immediately gratifying but which cause longer-term damage to your inner fulfillment. Be careful of over-entertainment. You may socialize with many groups of your friends or friends in high society who are acquainted with spending money extravagantly. You friends may often ask you to go out or spend money on something. Be careful of financial problem caused by your friends. For work, you should separate between work and personal issues as your friends may take advantage of you. Your relationship with others at this time mostly involves benefits. The ninth card for you is representing your hopes, wishes, dreams and fears. Your card is the Queen of Swords. You may feel that there are so many troubles in life at this time which makes you stressed and exhausted. You may get tired and need time to relax. Besides, you may be disappointed by something which may be your work or love. You may think that you are so unlucky person to face with such terrible things and disappointment. However, be careful of your negative thought as it will impact your psychological health. You also need to be independent in thought and in judgment. You must use your unbiased intelligence in order to make a judgment of a particular situation, drawing upon every piece of information and fact that you have gathered along the way. Empathy or compassion towards others may distract you from the task at hand, so it is important that you think with your head and not with your heart at this particular time. Do not let emotion get in the way. Rather, use fact and logic to make your decisions. The Queen of Swords also has an innate ability to tell it like it is. She is a quick thinker and highly perceptive, and as such, she can cut through the noise and confusion to get straight to the point. There is certainly no beating about the bush, or softening of her comments, opinions and thoughts. She is upfront and honest about her opinions, and expects the same from others. The best way to interact with the Queen of Swords, therefore, is to remain as impartial as possible, and to present your thoughts and opinions concisely and honestly. The last card for you is representing the outcome. Your card is the Knight of Pentacles. Situations will remain unchanged. You may have to stay calm and observe direction of things. For work, you will sometimes get bored but still can do it. There will be progress waiting for you but it will be slow. During this time, you should be more cautious and make decision carefully. Also be careful of making mistake on documents. For finance, you will earn a lot of income but also have a lot of expenses as well. Besides, you may plan to invest in some assets which you should consider carefully whether it is worth investing. For love, you will have a chance to meet a secure, good-looking but unromantic one. You also need to be trustworthy, reliable and a good provider. You need to follow a routine to ensure that an important task or job is completed from start to finish at the standard expected. You are in implementation mode and are committed to getting the job done, even if it requires hard work along the way. You are also fiercely loyal and prepared to do whatever it takes to ensure the job gets done. There is a certain element of perfectionism associated with the Knight of Pentacles. You are meticulous in your approach and you make sure that everything is planned and executed down to the finest detail to create overall success. You will never leave a job half done. It is essential to you that you complete all assigned tasks and projects to a certain standard and that you follow through on your promises. If you are dependent on the efforts of someone else to help you accomplish a goal in life, they will prove trustworthy and reliable. They are as committed to your goal as you are and they are very conscientious and committed in their work. For example, you may have employed the help of a house cleaner who consistently does a great job, or a virtual assistant who is dedicated to assisting you with every task you throw their way. This is someone who wants to do a great job and is not afraid of hard work in order to meet your expectations. As an event, the Knight of Pentacles often shows a time when you will have to assume responsibility and take charge of a situation. You may be assigned a project or given a task to do, and you will have to commit your time to see that project through to the end successfully. With the Knight of Pentacles, you will be required to accept responsibility without any complaints or grudges. Last but not least, the guidance card for you is the Archangel Michael. This powerful archangel is with you right now. He gives you courage and helps release you from the effects of fear. Through this card, Archangel Michael is making his presence known to you. He is the symbol of true courage, stemming from knowing that God's love is the only power there is. Michael is letting you know that, as you make changes in your life and as you encounter challenges, you are safe and secure. God and the angels help you stay true to yourself during trying times. Have heart-to-heart discussions with Michael often. Pour out all of your concerns to him. Don't worry about overburdening him. Michael, like all of the archangels, is able to be with everyone simultaneously who needs him. He has no limitations of time or space, so he can help you and others concurrently.
I hope that you enjoy everything, and if you like the reading, just please click subscribe and you will get instant notifications every time we publish a new video right to your YouTube. Thanks.